It's not news that I lost my Instagram account of over 50k followers, and in less than 6 months I grew my new Instagram account to 40k. In this video I'm going to be sharing all the secrets I used to grow this new account in just 6 months.
On the same shit for a month, don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Noya here, and if you see me for the first time, girl, where have you been? In this video I'm going to be showing you how I grew my Instagram from 0 to 40k in just 6 months. So make sure you stick to the end because I'm going to be telling you everything. Instagram introduced Instagram Reels sometime in 2020 to compete with TikTok, and not only that, they've been pushing creators to use Reels by introducing so many friendly features such as audio library, voice over time, and they keep adding new features. So when I started my new account, I capitalized on the fact that Instagram is still pushing reels to more people to make sure they are keeping more people on their platform compared to their competitor, which is TikTok and even YouTube Shorts. What I did was to make sure I was pushing out reels. But of course, you cannot just start posting any random reel and start blowing up on Instagram. There are secrets to making viral reels, and that is what we're going to be talking about in this video. So, secret number one, the reel with a hook. So this hook could be from 3 to 7 seconds, anything at all. It could be transition, it could be fast clips, just anything that is going to catch the audience attention for longer, so that Instagram algorithm can record their view. I'm a hair creator, so what I would normally do is, if my hair was in twist, I would like do a transition like this or like this to untwist my hair before I start a tutorial. And sometimes I will go extra and do even multiple transitions or even hooks within a video. By doing these hooks, you're not only increasing the amount of views that you're ranking for yourself. The more people view your video, the algorithm is going to start thinking that, oh, this video is very valuable, it's keeping people on our platform, let's push it out to more people. So that is like a very little effort towards promoting your video organically so that the algorithm can help you blow it up. Secret number two is jumping on trends. The most notable trend on Instagram is normally songs, but there are so many trends. In your niche, there could be a trend of hairstyle, fashion trend. When it comes to a fashion trend, it could be like a particular shoe that is in trend. For example, now pumps are in trend, and if you do a styling video and then you happen to use a trending song, you are most likely to rank more views compared to someone that is still doing summer fits. Jumping on trends according to your niche and using trendy songs is so important. So how do you find trends? So you go through hashtags. Maybe in a fashion niche or beauty niche, you can go through hashtags like trending fashion, hashtag fashion ideas, hashtag fall inspo. Or if you're in the natural hair niche like I am, you could easily search natural hairstyles, and then when you go there, the recent posts from different creators, especially top creators, because they are the ones that set the trends early before every other person. What you just need to do is to go through the hashtag and then spot what's trending and then try to recreate it while it's trending. When it comes to trendy songs, you spend a couple of minutes going through the reel tab on your phone. You're going to spot 2 or 3 trending songs that are going to be applicable to your niche, because I've noticed there are some trendy songs that are not really applicable to my niche and is applicable to other people. Like if you do mini vlogs, there are songs you could use and your video will blow up, but if I use it to do my beauty tutorials, it will not work because they are either too fast or too short. So that is something to note. It's not every trend that is for you. You have to choose it accordingly. Also, another way to spot good trendy songs is to follow trendy song content creators. They help you to spot trendy songs before they become oversaturated, so you could use them at the right time to be able to blow up your videos. The third secret is using IG provided assets or features. Every now and then, IG is always introducing new features that we don't ask them to introduce. When they are testing out these features, they want more people to use them, and if you happen to use them, the chances of your videos blowing up because of those features are like over the top. So I'm encouraging you to use it. So what are these features? For example, IG recently introduced voiceover to reels, and you can now add stickers, gifs, text to your reels from your Instagram story. So I noticed that when I used voiceover, directly from Instagram feature, the video always does so much better. When you use Instagram features, the algorithm just kind of pushes out the song. So this is another secret you want to apply to your reels to be able to make it go viral. Also, other features such as auto-generated captions. If you do sit down videos on Instagram and then you turn on your auto-generated caption, it helps to make the video go further than when you just use something like CapCut or you manually type in the captions for yourself. So be very sure to turn on your auto captions if you do talk videos and if you ever need anything like captions. Another hook that is in this tip is when you eventually do your voiceover on Instagram or off Instagram using your editing app, you want to go and add a trending song, then go ahead and reduce the volume. The trending song is going to help you to even rank higher the algorithm, if this makes sense. So you are doing two things that's going to help your video blow up. You have voiceover and you have a trending song. So make sure you're trying this all the time. I'm going to be talking about how voiceover was able to help me get a lot of views with less than 8,000 followers. So keep on watching. The fourth secret is making your reels shorter. Yes, you heard me. So before now, I used to try to give every detail, put in every cut that I should delete while editing, and then my video always ends up 59 seconds or even 1 minute. But even though they allow us to upload till 90 seconds, I've noticed that when your reels is like 15 seconds, 11 seconds, the video goes viral compared to a 58-second reel. So you want to bear this in mind. I've experimented between 30 seconds and 45 seconds, and that is my magic number for my niche. But when it comes to fashion niche, which I also try to dabble in sometimes, it's like around 15, 16, 11 seconds. But when it comes to sit down videos, makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, anything tutorial, 30 to 45 seconds is the secret number. The audience attention span on Instagram is getting lower by the day. So the shorter your video is, the more view time you're going to be having on Instagram. The algorithm is going to start ranking higher because they are saying that your content is keeping people on the platform more, if that makes sense. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. So the fifth secret is creating an actual engaging and quality content. We've been talking about blowing up your reels, but there's something about conversion as well. So you finally made your video to go viral. Do people follow you after watching that video, or do they just go to your page and then go about their merry way? That's one thing you need to consider as well. So for example, anytime my video gets over 100,000 views, I grow like 200 followers that day. And it's not just because I have a pretty face, which might be the reason for them following me, but when you see a video about hair that goes viral and then you eventually go to my page, you're going to have to click the follow button because I have even more quality content that would interest you a lot, to like, oh, this girl has nice content, let me follow her for more. Yes, and I also add follow me for more in my caption. Make sure their light situation is good, your audio is good, your makeup is popping. If there's anything you feel like you're lacking when it comes to being a proper content creation, go learn these things. Make sure you're putting out the best quality content you can actually start using whatever you have, whether iPhone, whether Android, so that when your reels finally goes viral, people can actually want to follow you, not just like you go viral, it does not convert to nothing. Unless your Instagram is monetized, then it converts to money. But then if it's not monetized like mine, you're not getting any followers. I've been mentioning this engaging content, and you guys might be like, oh no, what's engaging content? And engaging content is content that tells a story. For example, when I do a complete wash day on my hair, I'm telling a story of how I wash my hair, style it, and then do a twist out or something. It's a very short visual story. It's also evoking an emotion. It could be like, oh my gosh, your texture is so beautiful, I love your curl pattern, oh my god, I love the way this video is very relaxing to watch. That's like evoking emotions, and evoking emotions when it comes to creating content is the best way to engage your audience. So that particular tip is never going to die when it comes to content creation. So make sure your content is telling a story every time. If you're shooting a day in my life, get ready with me, make sure you're actually telling an actual story, not just like a crooked storyline and you're just like all over the place. And that way people are able to connect to you within that few seconds of you pushing out content. Because Instagram is not like YouTube that you have 7 minutes, 20 minutes for people to get to know you. You just have 50 seconds to convince them to follow you or to like your post or to comment on your post. So you have to be very, very smart about it. If you do this, people that follow you are going to love you. That way you have influence and they'll be able to engage on your post every time you post. That is equal to high engagement, and that's how your page will keep growing. Another way to engage your audience or to even evoke emotions would be to add voiceovers. By using voiceovers in that short seconds that you are trying to tell your story, the voiceover is telling more about your personality compared to just the song that is playing over the video. People can hear your voice, tell if you're funny, if you have a very soothing voice, and it's evoking more emotion compared to just a trending song playing over your video. Because so many people are going to relate to your voiceover and the content. Consider recording a voiceover for your next reel. People are gonna love it, I promise you. The next secret is the hardest part, but I'm not gonna keep it for the last, so we are sharing it now. Staying consistent. When I lost my account, what I promised myself was, okay, Noye, you're going to grind for 3 months to get to 10K. Guess what? I think I got 20K in 3 months because of God's grace, of course, not just my efforts, but I was very serious and I was being very consistent. I can't even start telling you guys that, oh, post one reel and don't post the other day and you'll be successful. No, Instagram is so stressful. I had to put my head under the water. I started studying the new Instagram algorithm all over because I wanted to like create a new page. I took a few Instagram growth courses on Skillshare. Hi guys, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform that has a whole lot of classes covering so many different areas of life. I've been raving about Skillshare for months now, not just because I've been using them or because they're partnering with me, but because Skillshare is filled with different classes taught by professionals and even successful creators. I promise you that the knowledge that I've acquired from these classes definitely helped me to upgrade. I learned about the family storytelling from the class I took from Skillshare. So if you like to try Skillshare for yourself, whether you're a content creator or not, the first 1,000 people to click on the link in my description are going to get 1 month free of Skillshare trial. So go ahead. The next secret that helped me is niching down completely. Scratch that. I know when we're starting out on Instagram, so many people are going to say pick a niche and stick to it, and then when you grow on that niche, you can branch out. No, please, what you want to do when you're starting out on Instagram newly, if you're starting your page from scratch, is to try out different things in a particular niche that's kind of broad. Like in beauty niche, you can try out makeup tutorials, transition, get ready with me, so many things. But inside the beauty niche, right, you can even branch out to fashion, because when you're starting out, you don't know the kind of audience that you're going to build. You want to be sure that you're putting out as much diverse content in a wide range of niche. If that makes sense, just make sure all the niches that you are of course posting about are kind of related, so you can tie it together. And then from the first maybe 50 content, 30 content that you put out, you can tell the ones that are doing well, and then from there you can start posting more of that often. I started this hair series, people love it and they want more, so I started doing it every Sunday. When you have a large number of posts, you can now niche down to the ones that are doing well and the ones you're most comfortable creating. So my final secret to growing on Instagram is actually hashtags. Hashtags are not dead, and Instagram photos are not dead as well. If you're looking for your Instagram pictures to go viral, appear on the explore page, you want to use the right hashtag because they still work. This is why you should be using hashtags, right? When it comes to Instagram, you can follow hashtags. People following hashtags means that the millions of people that are interested in the kind of content you're creating. So if a particular hashtag shows your content, it means that it's exposing you to a large number of people on Instagram that actually share and want to see more of your content. So you want to make sure you're adding hashtags your pictures, especially with search hashtags before you use them. The ones that are very active will help you more. And the higher your follower, the higher the amount of hashtag always you should be using so that your posts can be discovered. If you apply all these tips I've taught you in this video, I promise you within a month of consistency, you're going to see a reasonable amount of growth. If you enjoyed this video and you love to see more Instagram growth videos, let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.